Hell in a Cell. We will see if Jey Uso or Roman Reigns will be the undisputed tribal chief. Uso! But Cowboys fans, don't fret. Your new sheriff has stepped up, Andy Dalton, and behind me is the field he's going to lead your team to victory. After last night's game between the Titans and the Bills, Derrick Henry may have just stiff-armed Josh Norman into a seat beside me. There's room. Right now in the NBA, LA is getting hot like... So I guess guys like Randall Cunningham, Colin Kaepernick, and Michael Vick never existed, and we were living in the Twilight Zone. I know what you're thinking. Who is that guy looking down? Why is he not looking at the camera? And why in the world he has a Redskins hat on? Well, so what is significant of the career of Tom Brady? While we can discuss his accomplishments, it's his caliber that intrigues us the most. If we continue to work and try to improve, but as Magic Johnson said while shaking his head, Bill O'Brien won't be there for the growing and working process. Many people ask, what do NFL players eat before a game? An age-old lunch. Apparently, it never fails. Now come along and ride along the fantastic voyage. First stop, the NBA. Breaking news out of the NBA. Alvin Gentry has been fired after 5 seasons as the head coach of the New Orleans Pelicans. The firing came after the Pelicans finished the season 30-42 with only 2 wins in the bubble and was eliminated from playoff contention with just 2 games left to play. Pelicans Executive Vice President David Griffin spoke about the firing.
I don't think it's safe to say that that would have changed anything about this decision ultimately. I think if you look at my history as a general manager, the immediacy of what's happening in a given situation in terms of results is less important than the process to us. And this was a process that we looked at the totality of what almost felt like multiple seasons this year and felt like it was the right thing to do. And it was absolutely not a function of solely the bubble results. And frankly, had we been more successful in the bubble, this could have still been the decision we made.
Maya Angelou once said, "You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated." Please remember that your difficulties do not define you. They simply strengthen your ability to overcome. The team that proved this was the Portland Trail Blazers, who clawed their way back into playoff contention. Hello everyone, College Game Day has touched down in Orlando, Florida for a special visit to the University of Central Florida. And these fans are out here showing the support for their team. ESPN is going back to school. Not for books, but a visit to the school's football team and their miracle on field story. For one college sports fan, this weekend will be a special one.
Almost like a dream come true. You know, and I've been doing this for so many years and following UCF, and now to see us bring College Game Day, it's a great thrill because I tell you what, they deserve it. Teams like Alabama, Clemson, Ohio State, and other big-name schools have always had the pleasure of College Game Day showing up. There's something different when Game Day show up to a school who doesn't get as much exposure.
There's always kind of a new sense of energy when you go to a place you haven't been. People who aren't accustomed to having the show on their campus, they really seem to roll out the red carpet, and there's a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and look, we're really grateful for that.
With the large success of the UCF's football team, the energy is on another level. With that energy, sports enthusiasts from all over are now taking notice.
So this was a great week to do it, and we've been looking for an opportunity to come here because UCF has been a story in college football really since the end of last season. I'm not going to say, I think when they started, 7.